Desert City started in my gym, and we grew it from there. It was really a dream from the previous owners of that gym to say, hey, there's a need here. Let's meet this need and let's have a competition.
Right.
And it was kind of like more of a local focus. And we wanted to broaden that and use social media and use other media forums to be able to say, hey, this is a highlight of Attesta Fitness for not just Arizona, but the whole Southwest region and now the whole nation.
Right.
So that's kind of how we started. But really, I think the biggest point I want to make in that is just like, how are we telling the story and people's stories through various means of media? Yeah.
And what I really like is there's always a reason behind everything that Desert City does. Like there's a why, where it's not just, hey, we're not just creating content, or we're not just like creating something to just create it. Like the reason why we're doing this is because we want to showcase X, Y, or Z. I mean, you just came from a mission trip. Like that idea of having that built into the framework of everything, I think is largely impactful. And from a media perspective, then, when you're looking at Desert City, like what impact does the media team have on, you know, the different registrations that happen, maybe the reach that happens? I mean, probably one of the most active Instagram accounts I've ever seen, with your memes, of course. Like, talk to me through that, just so that people can understand like the value that media can bring to an event. Yeah. So when I think about an event, I think about who is our target audience. And one of the things that that framework that I've always gone by is, it's a company called Story Brand, but the author or the owner of that company, Donald Miller, came up with this whole framework. Essentially it's like, it follows a storyline. So good marketing follows a storyline. And his whole thing in that is, there's a hero in the story, there's a villain in the story. And so when good marketing, and what I've always looked at is, I don't want to be the hero, I want to be the guide, right? So like, I want to be Obi-Wan, right, to Luke Skywalker, right? Luke Skywalker is the hero. We're just the sage, the old sage that's like giving people an opportunity to guide them in a way that will highlight their heroism, right? Yeah. I think a lot of times, like his whole thing is like when you so like if Desert City was positioning ourselves as the hero, we would be in direct opposition of our target audience. The athlete wants to be the hero, and we actually, in fact, want the athlete to be the hero. What's unique about an event, though, is you have multiple heroes in the event, right? So it's not just the athletes, although that's the main focus. We don't have a competition without athletes, but there's sponsors that are also the heroes of the story. We have volunteers that are also the heroes of the story. And I also take it a little bit step further of like, we also have family and friends and what we would call affiliates, or like community. And the CrossFit community, I mean, that's why people a lot of times get into CrossFit, is because of the community. They're tired of the Globo gym and, you know, doing things isolated or solo, and they experience a richness within their fitness journey by having a community that's backing them, that's accountability, that's encouragement, challenge, all those things, right? And so I would say those are the 4 tenets of our focus when it comes to elevating our event. And I would say from a creative standpoint, like the creatives that are on our team have to have that direction, right? You know, have to have that framework. Hey, we're not the hero. Desert City's not the hero. We're going to make these people and these categories or brands the hero of this story. And we're going to tell their story in such a way that's compelling to other people to be able to do exactly what they're doing next year, the year after. And so you can see how that then fuels registration and fuels opportunities for us to have brands come along and be a part of, because they're like, man, I want to be a part of this. Yeah. And so in some cases, it's like we're creating a movement, and that's what a brand really does. It's like, it's not a product, it's not a one-time service. It really is a collective of people that liken to or adhere to the philosophy of what we're trying to do together.
And that's what makes it so special.
Yeah.